his real estate business partner has been arrested on fraud charges. Hey, what's up? I'm A-Dub, and check this out.
Pena pleaded not guilty. He has to post a $1 million bond and is being released on electronic monitoring. He cannot leave the state of New Jersey. No comment from DJ Envy. An inside source tells us that the iHeartRadio offices were visited by the feds who took out electronic equipment as part of this investigation.
So on Wednesday, October 18th, RLS Media.
So these people that ran up at iHeartRadio, I ain't gonna flex. Look at boy, man. And I knew how to read people before I knew how to read a book. He don't look trustworthy. It look like I wouldn't trust that nigga with nothing. I wouldn't trust that nigga around nothing. Facts. He looked like one of them. You feel me? He got that look in his eyes. He did. He just got that look in his eyes.
He reported that New Jersey property investor Cesar Pena was arrested on charges relating to a wire fraud scheme. The 45-year-old was released on a $1 million secured bond with electronic monitoring after appearing in a Newark federal court. He is being accused of using his reach on social media to take advantage of his followers, promising high investment returns and allegedly tricking several people out of millions of dollars in the process.
Cesar Pena arrested by the feds this morning on a charge of wire fraud and brought here to the federal courthouse in Newark. They say this may be just the beginning. He could face additional charges of money laundering.
You might know him on Instagram as Flippin' NJ, my friend Cesar Pena.
DJ Envy often had his pal, Cesar Pena, on the radio.
You bring him on your show, you announce him, and present him to the people as your friend. So, therefore, you know why you really tied up in this. You know what I'm saying? I can't say boy innocent, I can't say boy guilty. But at the end of the day, this is on you. You brought your friends to this guy to invest money and put it in his hands. A lot of people wouldn't have did that if they wasn't riding on your word, your face, what you say. So, at the end of the day, you're held accountable for a lot of this shit what's going on, fam. That's just how the game goes.
Hosts the Breakfast Club show.
Started with no money, and here I am, $50 million later, real estate.
Promoting their real estate partnership. Now, in this federal complaint, the government says Pena engaged in a Ponzi-like scheme involving investors, adding Pena defrauded dozens of victims of millions of dollars. We interviewed many of them.
I lost $200,000, $835,000 in total. I lost a total of $64,000. I lost $1 million.
Envy, whose real name is Rashawn Casey, was not charged, but many of the alleged victims say they were influenced by his celebrity.
He's advertising this all over the radio and on television.
Investors say Pena promised he would rehab and flip distressed.
I ain't gonna hold you. You lucky that these people that y'all dealing with is of that caliber, cause you lucky some of these people ain't try to run down on you and make it happen.
Properties, many in Patterson, giving a 30% profit within months. Dozens have now filed lawsuits saying they never got any of their investment back. Pena is accused of pocketing $17 million from just 4 properties.
Case documents and legal statements have revealed that Pena and the radio host are being investigated for seminars they've held across the country to entice and subsequently defraud investors.
The Breakfast Club show.
Started with no money, and here I am, $50 million later, real estate.
Promoting their real estate partnership. Now, in this federal complaint, the government says Pena engaged in a Ponzi-like scheme involving investors, adding Pena defrauded dozens of victims of millions of dollars. We interviewed many of them.
I lost $200,000, $835,000 in total. I lost a total of $64,000. I lost $1 million.
Envy, whose real name is Rashawn Casey, was not charged, but many of the alleged victims say they were influenced by his celebrity.
He's advertising this all over the radio and on television.
Investors say Pena promised he would rehab and flip distressed.
Envy, how is it that you trust this dude with that type of leverage, you feel me? But how is it, just even the fact if you is just, you want to get a nigga the benefit of the doubt and you just see the best in people. How the hell this man profited $17 million without you knowing nothing about it. And y'all in business together. Y'all got a business together. It's paper trails, it's files.
October to clear the air regarding the accusations.
So let me explain some things. I'm not, my attorneys don't want me to speak, but I think this.
Attorneys don't want me to speak. You hired the attorneys. You listen to them. They work for you. They keep you safe. Why the hell the first thing you do is get on here on air and try to clear your face? That's the case. You shouldn't even got no lawyers. If you felt like that, you feel me? You shouldn't even pay them. They telling you, hey, don't do this, and you go right against that.
It's things that I need to clear up a little bit.
I think you should listen to your attorney. Why don't light-skinned people like to listen? Like, if your attorney told you don't say nothing, why you talking?
Listen, so Caesar and myself did seminars.
Still talking.
Now, the reason I did these seminars is because I wanted to uplift my community. I wanted to teach my community about real estate, things that I didn't know when I was first buying my first home. I wanted to teach our community about investing in generational wealth. So I did these seminars and brought industry professionals to all these seminars, whether it was real estate agents from different markets, contractors, conventional lenders, hard money lenders. I even brought auction.com to actually show people how to purchase houses online. That's what I wanted to do for my people. Now, Caesar, if he took money, I wasn't privy to it, nor did I even know. But I do understand how people feel if they did give him money, because I gave him a lot of money.
Jesus.
That I didn't see $1 of return. But for anybody to say...
Wait, how did you give this man money and didn't receive nothing in return, but you bought other people aboard?
The plaintiffs said that they invested in 2 real estate ventures, the Taylor Company and Flip 2 Dow, but Envy and Peanut took the money without following through with the project. Envy was also accused of purchasing a series of properties in Patterson, New Jersey, undervaluing them, and then fixing and flipping them or renting them out. But let's say...
You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful with who you tie yourself to, who you set up alliances with. You gotta be careful, man. Rolling Stone TV, man. Y'all continue to tap in. Y'all leave them comments. Let me know, man. You think boy innocent? You think boy guilty? You think you finna go do a bid? What you think, man?